this is the Black Hawk Sports Series V3 electric skateboard. As you can tell by the size of the box, this is a shorter board. This is not a long board. I'm very excited to open up this box and take a look at what's inside. Let's get right to it. This should be the skateboard. All right away, we got some stickers from Black Hawk electric skateboard. A user manual, got a checklist when they're looking through the board before they sent it out. And now we got the board. Let's take a look at it. It's wrapped in plastic. Another thing in the box, we got this small box here. I'm assuming it's just a charger and the remote. So we got the Black Hawk electric skateboard remote right here. We've also got the charger. Then we got the T-tool, the tool to tighten up your trucks. And we got a cable to connect to your remote to charge it. Right away, you can tell that this is a short board. It's not a long board. It has these two handles right here. You can, easily pick it up and walk around with it, which is really nice. Definitely not a heavy board. And I like the idea that it's a short board so you can, walk around with it. Looking at the grip tape, I can definitely tell that there's a design on it, which is very unique. I think this is what Black Hawk is known for. They're known for this grip tape style. Looking at the wheels, I can definitely tell there's some softness to it, which I really like. So on the Black Hawk website, they claim that this board can go 35 km top speed, up to 20 km range. You can go up a 20% hill climb. It has a push to start feature. There you go, it turned on automatically just by rolling the wheels. For this board, the battery, they claim it's a LG 36 volt Li-ion battery, 10S 2P. Now looking at the motors here and the PU wheels, I can definitely tell that it has a lot of urethane, which I really like. This is actually the thickest urethane I've seen on a motor out of the box from an electric skateboard. These wheels, they claim that it's 90 millimeters. They actually have a name for it. They call it the Black Hawk Pro wheel. Now to charge this board, if you're not familiar with electric skateboards, you do have a import right here. You go ahead and you plug in the charger there and then you charge your board. Out of the box, the board is usually at like 50% battery, as you can see. Here's the flexibility of this board. This board, they claim it's layered bamboo. It is a stiff deck. I do notice that a lot of short boards, they have stiffer decks, they have stiffer boards, just for the fact that you should feel more stable on a stiffer deck. So the weight limit on this board, they claim it is 220 pounds. So that's 100 kg. Now looking at the remote, you can turn it on by clicking on the power button. You push it forward to accelerate. You can pull back to brake. Now what I do notice on this remote, we do have a reverse button. I'm gonna click on it. Reverse. Oh. Click on the reverse button again. Go forward. Reverse. Change your speed mode. What I noticed, you gotta click on the power button and there's 4 different speed modes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So before I do ride this board, I do wanna, give the board a chance. I wanna fully charge the board before I ride it so I can use it at its full potential. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge up this board to 4 bars and then we'll get started. Alright, so the Black Hawk Sports Series V3 is fully charged right now, fully charged 4 bars. So we're going to test out the range I can get with this board. Also, we'll find out the top speed, how fast I can go on this board at 180 pounds. The final thing we'll do, we'll test out the hill climb on this board and how well it does on hills. Alright, let's go ahead and test this out. As you can see right now, I'm fully charged, 4 bars. Let's go ahead and test out this board. Very first ride, I've never rode this board before. I do like the kicktail, I really like the kicktail. And brakes. Now one thing I like about this board, it's very convenient. We got the handles here, you can just pick it up. The board doesn't weigh a lot, so you just walk around like this. So easy. When you're ready to ride again, place the board down, and you're off. All right, so I feel pretty confident on the board right now. We're gonna test out all the top speeds for all the speed modes. That's a little bit different, right? We're not just testing out the top speed. We're actually testing out all the speed modes. Let's get it. We're gonna test out the top speed one more time, but going the other way. All right, so that is the top speed. You can see it on the screen now. That is as fast as I can go on this board, unless I'm going downhill. But on flat, that is my top speed on the Blackhawk Sports Series V3. The next test, range. So Blackhawk Sports Series V3, I actually brought it back to fully charged just for this range test. Checking in right now, I'm at 50% battery. I'm at 2 bars out of 4. Briefly, what I can say about the board, it's a fun board just for the fact it's a smaller board. You can use the kicktail to turn around. You have a little bit more angle to turn. It is a stiffer deck, so I do feel a little bit more fatigue in my feet. Already went up a few small hills and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I'm gonna find myself a hill right now and I'll show you guys a hill climb. All right, here's a hill here. We're gonna try to go up this hill on 2 bars. Obviously not full bars right now. All right, so I'm gonna ride the board till it dies. Let's go. So we are on 1 bar right now. It's getting pretty close. When I do feel the board is just, you know, slowly dying. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. This is my top speed right now in flat. Throttles all the way. Battery is finally dead. So I rode the board till I couldn't ride it anymore. The final range I got on the Blackhawk Sports Series V3 was 9.3 miles. It was a cold day and I was pushing the board to its limit, so 9-mile range, I can't complain. Now strengths and weaknesses for this board. My top speed was 22 miles per hour, which will satisfy most riders' thrill for speed on a short board. You probably don't want to go too fast on a short board anyways because, you know, it's not as stable as a long board. This board obviously has a kicktail that allows you to ride more like you're riding a street skateboard. If you're not into longboards, it will be easier to get up curbs and other obstacles. The kicktail isn't too long and it feels like the right size for this board. It's a lightweight and short board, making it convenient to walk around with. The handles also help with mobility. I imagine being able to pick up the board and going through a store pretty easily. The urethane wheels on the motors are thick and comfortable. They look like they'll last a long time. Now the weaknesses for this board. I didn't notice much weaknesses about this board, just things that could be improved about this board. These are some things that came to mind. I felt the brakes could be strengthened. You just got to get used to the brakes in general. The brakes will work, but they're definitely not the strongest, and I feel like they could be improved. This board does really well on flat ground, and I had a blast, but it only has 20% hill climb. And it isn't the most powerful board out there, so it only does decent on hills. Final thoughts about the Blackhawk Sports Series V3. I had a lot of fun testing out this board, and it will satisfy a lot of people who are looking for a short electric skateboard. I feel this board is an entry electric skateboard. If you have no experience riding electric skateboards or even skateboards and are looking for a short e-skate, this could be an option for you. As an experienced rider myself, I definitely still had a lot of fun. It's a short board, you're able to maneuver a lot better. It has moderate power and decent range. It's a good board for anyone looking for a short board. But that is my final thoughts about the Blackhawk Sports Series V3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my review. Make sure you guys smash the like button. If you have any questions about the board, you can always leave it down below. If you're looking for more information, you can find it down below in the link. Have a good day, guys.